Darksome night and shining moon, balance of the dark and light. Hearken ye, O witches' rune, as we perform our sacred rite. By earth and water, air and fire, by blade and bowl and circle round, we come to you with our desire. Let all that is hidden now be found. With censer, candle, book and sword, and ringing of the altar bell, we tie a knot within our cord to bind our magic in a spell. Mother of the summer fields, goddess of the silver moon, join with us as power builds, dance with us our witches' rune. Father of the summer dew, hunter of the winter snows, with open arms we welcome you, dance with us as power grows. Dance with us our witches' rune. Dance with us our witches' rune. Dance with us our witches' rune. Mother of the summer fields, goddess of the silver moon, join with us as power builds, dance with us our witches' rune. Father of the summer dew, hunter of the winter snows, with open arms we welcome you, dance with us as power grows. Dance with us, dance with us, dance with us, witches, dance with us, dance with us, witches. By all the light of moon and sun, by all the might of land and sea, chant the rune and it is done, as we will so mote it be.
Ray, hello y'all. Happy Thursday. Hey Unica Rector. How y'all doing? So, y'all, I'm waiting on my iced coffee to get done. And I've been doing a lot of brainstorming and spiritual work. And so I got up today and it dawned on me. Reality hit me in the face today. That I owe that I need to pay it forward. So what I did was I asked Spirit. Hold on, let me show y'all the cards. I asked Spirit, I said, do I owe people? Do I owe? Have I been taking anybody's destiny? Right? And I gotta know. So they said no, you haven't been. That's a no answer. In fact, this King of Cups was actually hiding behind. So this is like a real no answer, right? But then I asked, have I been inadvertently taking people's time or any destiny of theirs by speaking about certain things in social media that I shouldn't be? And I got a yes. No, in fact, I don't know why these cards have been hiding behind here. And I got a yes. So, haven't been doing it on purpose, of course, but there is some things that I owe to people. In fact, mainly I kind of owe it to myself, but y'all too, and I'm gonna tell y'all how. A lot of the stuff that my name has been involved with, those people I think are purposely stealing people's destiny. Now, the people that watch it, it's their choice. The people that pay attention to it, it's their choice. The people that involve themselves is their choice. It is. It's their choice because they make it very difficult for you to not. Because they're either doing something outlandish, they're lying about something, they're making accusations about something, or either they're threatening. Here it is right here. Ten of Cups. Eight of Wands came up, but the Seven of Swords was hiding behind the Eight of Wands. The Death card inverted, the Wheel of Fortune, and then King of Pentacles inverted. This is Jupiter, but this is Saturn. And both of these are related to time, especially the Wheel of Fortune. Even though it's the Jupiter card, it's still connected to time. Saturn is definitely connected to time. Time. Specifically. Specifically. Okay. So people that are let's talk about the destiny stealers. Let's talk now. There are destiny swapping, thieving rituals that people have been doing. Okay. And I've actually had this happen to me by clients. I've had this happen a lot. I have, but it's, it's happening a lot in social media with people making BS content and drama. Okay. The drama that they start with you, the craziness that they're doing, they're stealing your destiny by stealing your time. That is the act of stealing your destiny. That is a huge part of stealing someone's destiny, is by worrying them or bugging them or getting them to pay any attention to them based upon their drama. It's a fact. Okay? It's a fact. Now, granted, it's thank you, honey. There's no straw. Okay. It's basically, if you sit and even if you just listen to it in the background, your destiny is being stolen. Even if you just listen to live streams of people doing bull crap, or you waste 10 or 15, 20 minutes of your life in somebody else's drama, especially when it's certain things that you have to be doing, it's destiny stealing. It is. And unfortunately, I have been a part of that. Exactly, Unica. I have not on purpose. It was a mistake that I made. Not on purpose. I didn't do it purposely. I would never do that on purpose. But the way I did it was being tricked and fooled into thinking that I needed to talk about certain things to inform people, or to warn about people. And I didn't have to. Not at any moment should I have been responding, speaking about, talking about, venting about anything that's been happening on this platform. I should have never given any attention to the Destiny Stealers. Not watching and definitely not speaking about it on my channels. That's a fact. Now, was I completely wrong? No, because I actually helped a lot of people by informing people of certain people. But it was something that it was too much time, too much time. Either daily time, that adds up. That adds up. And time is not only money, but time is energy, time is strength, time is a lot. Anytime anybody is making a connection, because I can promise you that people that come on here with stupid content, you ever run into a stupid, just a random stupid YouTube video, and you'll see it'll be something totally ridiculous that was like clickbait, and you'll see people making comments, well, this is 5 minutes of my life I'll never get back. Exactly. Oh girl, the work that I'm doing, oh my goodness, it's today is a today is going to be a very good day, especially to those of you that are not up to that. People that are participating in or making up bull crap purposely, because there's some people that purposely make up drama. There's certain people that are purposely making up themselves as a victim, and I've never done that. I just was concerned, maybe a little afraid. Not anymore. But maybe I was a little concerned. Maybe I was a little confused. I was being tricked. It was a trick. It's all a trick of the eye. It's all, and trust me, they will go through extremes. Yes, they will. As indicated in this death card. See that death card? And hold on, let me show y'all how this laid out just like this. Seven of Swords was behind this Eight of Wands. And you see that death card is inverted. So people that have been even in, and I've been doing it, not on purpose. Look, this is my initial spread. I asked Spirit, I said, have I been stealing people's destiny? They said no. Okay. So I'm innocent. But I talking about BS anytime, any time of the day talking about BS. Anytime talking about the Destiny Stealers. This is one of the reasons why my daughters won't even talk to me about certain. So they're like, up, I don't even want to hear about that. And I got a yes answer. Okay. So basically, and that's why I've been running so many flash sales and sales, is because of that. From this day forward, first of all, I'm going and I'm removing every video that I have made that has been related to the Destiny Stealers. Any of them. I don't care how many views they got. I don't care how many viewers they got. I don't care. Now, I will tell y'all that I am doing this because it has not been fair to my audience. It has not been fair to the people that watch me. It has not been fair. Okay. Um, However, I will tell you guys that um, I have had people that have infiltrated my business that have been purposely doing those types of rituals on me, or at least attempting. So it's a lot of my destiny and my time and my energy that I am able to retrieve. Yes, it is. That I am able to take back. Yes, it is. However, I'm speaking about specifically in social media specifically. I think that if you spend any time discussing the Destiny Stealers, you are participating. You are participating. People should it truly ignore them. They should not be watched, even though they are doing stuff and they are literally like, I'm getting ready to jump off of a building. I'm getting ready to do that. I'm getting ready to act a fool. I'm getting ready to do whatever it takes to get some attention right now. I'm going postal. Listen, especially if it's on the internet, hey, that's their choice. That's their decision. That's specifically why those people have been doing that. Specifically, any kind of drama. And it's some people that love drama. And I feel sorry for people that love drama that much. I feel bad for people that love drama that much, because you know what is hidden in that drama is thieving. Thieving and sorcery is hidden within that drama. Hey, I grew up watching soap operas. I like movies. You know what? My TV ain't even on right now. I haven't watched TV in weeks because I have not had time, because I've had to do a lot of work. Eventually, I'm going to be able to sit down and watch some movies and relax, which I watch my videos on YouTube that I enjoy. I do not watch crap on YouTube anymore. I will not do it anymore. I will not click on no links. I will not involve myself at all. I won't even listen to it in the background. Listen, if you got some kind of plan of action to do something to me, all I know is that my spirits are going to make sure that you're not going to do it. I don't have to watch you. I don't have to be concerned about you. I don't have to listen to you. And I for damn sure am not coming on here. Exactly. I for damn sure will never come on YouTube and talk about it. In fact, I'm getting ready to clean it up. I'm getting ready to clean my channel up. All of my channels, all of them are going to be wiped clean of anything that has anything to do with the made up drama, so that people could steal people's destiny and time and joy. It's over. I'm deleting it. It's over. And I knew something was about to happen, because yes, y'all, oh my God. Oh my God. It was crazy. But it's definitely a good thing. So this is the reason why I have been charging flash sales. Once I'll give it a day or so. I'll give it 3 days out, and we do have a full moon that's coming up, but I'll give it a few days. We're going to be running some flash sales and some specials. Apparently my karma is not that bad because I asked spirit. Okay, see, I already got this laid out for y'all, right? So I asked, I said, can I make this up by running specials? I got a yes answer. Because it was my responsibility. I am the content creator. So it was my responsibility. So I said, can I make this up through running sales? And they said yes. In fact, we got some pretty powerful answers here. We got 4 major arcanas, the lovers, the empress, the page of pentacles, the temperance, and the tower, which is huge. The tower is huge. And so I asked them, I said, okay, how much should 30-minute readings be? 40. 40. 1 hour read should be 80. So my karma ain't that bad. Then we got the justice card that came up. Okay. So that's what we're going to be doing. But then also, not only that, I am running a special on cleanses and curse reversal. So I'm going to come up with that. I haven't asked about how much, because I always ask my spirits how much I should charge stuff. So we are going to be running some specials. In fact, I'll ask them right now on cleanses and curse reversals. Not on groups. Groups can be too taxing. You can less than 100. That's too much. Doing group work, that's too much. Okay, that's a lot. They're priced that way for a reason. When you pay me for spiritual work, I owe you. You don't owe me nothing. But I will tell y'all that I have had a few clients that were up to that. I think that some of them, maybe it was inadvertently they were doing it, but it was probably like maybe 2 or 3 that were doing it purposely. Okay, hold on. It's a special on cleanses. Cleanses are very important. Drama and negativity, I believe it's got something to do with parasites. Yep. Cleanses are 3. Cleanses are 300 is how much I'm charging for cleanses. What about curse reversals? Curse reversals are 6. Look at how they doing. Because y'all know I charge much more than that, but I'll do it for a little while just to give back. Even if you were not affected necessarily, I was affected. See, I've already given back a lot because I've been outside doing a lot of burns and just blessing the world. I've been doing my part. These people that have been doing the most, I have already been giving back. I have used a lot of my time and my energy and my herbs because I have a lot of herbs. I'll show y'all my herb collection today too, because I meant to do that a few months ago while I was at my Airbnb, but I've got quite a few herbs and a lot. I ordered a lot of supply. And so I've been doing a lot of work already. But the problem has been coming on here speaking about certain things from the destiny swappers. Now, I will tell y'all, people will try to destiny swap body swap with you. Yes, they will. They're doing it purposely. So if you have that kind of situation going on, it is drastic. And these days, what Spirit wants me to do and what I've been doing with every client that is serious about fixing that situation, what I've been doing is I have been having y'all sign an agreement, because a lot of the times what people will do, and this is very serious, is they will come to a practitioner, because that's the a if somebody is actually trying to destiny swap with you, they will stay on it for years. That's why you need to form a relationship with Father Odin, La, Athena, Hermes, Saturn, Kronos. You have to form a relationship with them in order to beat it. You do. Otherwise, you'll just be a victim of it. This is a fact. My life changed and got so much better so quickly when I started working with Kronos. Of course, they've demonized Kronos. Of course. Oh, Kronos ate his children, and Kronos did not eat his. Kronos did not do that. They make up tall tales about these deities. Okay. So you have to form a relationship, because Saturn is connected to destiny and time. Kronos is the god of time. So is Hermes and Athena and Odin, which is why I formed a relationship with all of them. Okay. So it just makes it easier for you to get through the situation. Okay. It does. It makes it a lot easier for you to deal with the situation. Also another good god to get associated with when it comes to that for the healing would be Zeus, god of Jupiter, but Poseidon, god of Neptune. Neptune is a huge planet of healing. Poseidon is a very powerful healer that will heal you from these cosmic mishaps. They are amazing. How do they get here? I'm not releasing my secrets. I'm not. How do they get here? Because Jupiter and Neptune, they're like millions of miles away. How do they get here fastly? I'm not saying. But I can tell you that they are pivotal and phenomenal. And now Zeus, what he's good for is he will definitely assist you in recopying, because if you've been dealing with destiny thieving and stealers, you need abundance. Then also Jupiter, what I've noticed about the planet Jupiter, period, what I've noticed is that it helps to regenerate things very quickly. So that's a people don't realize that Jupiter is a very powerful planet for healing as well. Okay. So those are some of the main planets. Pluto definitely does help. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm sorry I had to take that phone call. Right, exactly. Yeah, I multitask too, but you know what, Unica? I'm gonna tell you something. You still there, hun? I'm sorry, I had to take that phone call. You know what? I can multitask at the same time. The problem is with that. I'm gonna tell you what the issue is. Okay. The problem is that, and this is the reason why it's got to be a purging of that energy, and why all of the signs are there that there needs to be cleansing of your mind, body, and spirit, especially of any drama that has nothing to do with your family. That's why people that create and cause a lot of drama, destiny stealers, they'll be talking about your family. They'll be talking about family related stuff. But if you notice, it's ongoing. It's ongoing. It's never any resolution. It's never any solution as to how to fix the problem. It's just the problem, and oh, we in survival mode. But I can speak from personal experience to let y'all know that there is a way of dealing with that without even harming anybody. You don't even have to harm anybody in your family, people that are close to you. You don't have to harm those people. You know, now some people would relate distancing yourself from those people as harming them, but that's something you have to do for yourself sometimes, okay? People that make daily drama on their platforms, people that make drama and pain and suffering and craziness as a part of their daily platform are factually stealing your destiny. Any content creator that's doing it, especially when they have no solution and they're asking you to be the solution for their problems with nothing in return. You're just supposed to help, 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 help them constantly. Why? They're doing it on purpose. Basically, is what they're doing. And there's no growth. There's no growth. That's not an environment that you can grow in. It's not even an environment that they're growing in. They're stuck. They're stuck on that. So that's why every single thing that I have made about that is being deleted. I don't want nothing to do with it. It's something as a business owner, as a shaman, as a healer that I should have said, nope, not coming to my, not doing it. Maybe it was because I wasn't ready. Maybe it was because I needed the wisdom, because last night and the night before I did do blood rituals. And y'all know what kind of blood I'm talking about. I'm going to get a little graphical. I'm not going to get graphical. Okay? I'm not going to do that cuz I'm not trying to shock nobody or have shock value, but I'm going to tell you something. The Nile River was flowing. The Nile River was flowing, and it was flowing fast. So I said, "Ooh, this is a sign." So, of course, I saved some of it, and and it was just this epiphany that I had, is and so we're done. I'm done. I'm done. I do not like, it's not even fun. It's misery. It's misery in that drama. Oh, I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna da 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 da. I'm sitting up here saying, nah, my spirits are protecting me for that, from that. And so spirit is like, well, you know you're protected. What do you need to participate for? That's ridiculous for you to think that. You're good. You're good. We got you. Live life. Do what you're supposed to be doing. Straight up and down. And I've been wrong. 100% wrong. I had one of my clients, and she's a real client. She's very special to me. Very special. Um, she critiqued me. She said, I went to your channel. She said, do not do that. Do not go on there and discuss any of that ever again. Your clients don't want to hear that. And she told me that like a week ago. And you know what? She was right. Not doing it no more. I'm not, because I believe truly that all of that is set up to steal people's destiny. All of it is. Everybody who's watching, everybody who is involved, including mine. And it's been more and more lately. It's gotten more and more intense to the point where bodily harm is being threatened just to get attention. It's a lot going on. And it's funny how it's just being done, and it just seems it's weird, right? We're not talking about it. We're talking about it just a little bit without talking about it. It's good. We good. Just woosah. Woosah and keep it moving. And we're getting ready to get it out of our head. Next, we're going to do a few out. We're going to get the destiny stealing swapping out of that area of our brains that make it even possible. And then everything is going to manifest: the healing, the peace, the money, the prosperity, everything. That burden is about to go. But now I'm going to tell you something. If you have, because I do believe that they have groups, I do believe that they, and I don't know why somebody would do that, but they do. So it can be very dire. Okay, it can be. So if you're somebody that has like full-fledged infestation, you can't even get out of bed, you can't get stuff done, you can't get organized, you feel like you getting ready to die. That means that you got a lot going on. So that means that this is going to be that means that you're dealing with an invasion. So that's going that kind of work is going to require more than just a curse reversal or a cleanse. It is. So you just have to get with me. But my cleanses are priced cheaper to give back. My curse reversals are priced cheaper to get back, to give back. And then even the destiny swapping, uh we will have to come up and negotiate something. So that's under negotiation, because it is a lot of work and you have to be careful. And what I realize is that I have to use blood magic on it in order to alleviate it. um the most powerful obviously would be moon blood, but then animal blood that you can get from the grocery store has to be used in a certain way. It has to be offerings made. It has to be rituals done. Yes, it does. In order to get help for that. Because they are definitely doing it. They're setting intentions. I've been wondering what the foundation of the destiny swapping is. And I believe that it's intention, but let's find out what is the foundation. Because they will keep you caught up in it for years. And I am a firm believer that you can take those years back. What's the foundation? I believe it's intention. Three of Wands upright, turned over. Okay, what's at the foundation of it? What I mean, spirits, is how are they doing it? Like, what's their ritual? Like, how are they actually able to do it? Yeah. Okay, so Saturn came up as the King of Pentacles. I think he's Saturn. He's either Saturn or Mercury. But the Lovers came up, which is communication. Uh-huh. So they definitely do use certain. I believe it's basically. I believe it's intention is how they do it. However it is that they do it, we're undoing it. We're undoing it. So, I've been, while I was, I think during the months of January, it was the whole month of January, for actually last year too. Last year I did so, like, y'all, I was doing so many fires. It was ridiculous. I showed y'all some of the ritual burns that I did. Like, I have done so much. I would literally order 30 packs of sage, uh pounds of Palo Santo, and I would live area. I would get harassed sometimes by people that didn't understand what the hell I was doing. Right, Unica. I would get harassed sometimes, but I mean, that smoke would be thick and it would go straight up. So I've already done a lot just for the world, not just for my clients, but just for the world, because people would come up to me back then and they would be like, thank you for doing that. Something, whatever it is that you're doing, they was like, I feel so at peace. People that I wasn't even working for, people that I was, you know what I'm saying? So I've already been doing it for months and months, right? And I have to actually get up. I have to actually walk to my burn site. I have to actually buy the stuff. So I've invested a lot of money to protect people from this. Now, here's the thing about it. Mainly and primarily, why would somebody destiny steal? I'm gonna tell you, it is ignorance. And you know what? It ain't my responsibility to teach those people. It's not. If you want to get access to Saturn, if you want to get access to Jupiter, if you want access to Neptune, it's a way to do it. Am I gonna give away what I know about it? No, I'm not. I'm not. Not gonna do it. Yeah, I mean, I burned so much sage and rosemary, it was ridiculous through the winter months and everything. I was out there pounding the pavement. It would be so much white smoke going up. It was ridiculous. Eucalyptus oils. I've invested so much of my time and my energy into making things better, that, you know what I'm saying? So and I'm still gonna do it. I'm still looking for a good burn site for the. I'm not gonna get into detail about what I'm doing at this point, where I'm at, but you know what I'm saying? Like, uh it has to be done though, but I'm not going to come on here and be discussing it, and I'm definitely not going to be watching nobody's drama no more, and I'm not going to be a source of it. I'm not going to say anything. In fact, I clear out and cleanse myself of the years and years of mistakes, even responding to these people, even talking about these people. I'm done. I'm done. I'm cleansing. I'm clearing myself of it all. And I did a blood cleansing on my loved ones. I did a blood cleansing. Yes, I did. I sure did. My company, everything. I'm done. Because you know what? Grown people should know. Okay. And I will admit that the reason why I was even acknowledging it is probably because I had like a little bit of fear. I am no longer worrying anybody's ears with it. I am not talking to my family about it. My family is already like they don't even miss. It's almost like what? Like if it's some bull crap, social media crap, what? Like they know and they are aware of that was all a part of it. At the end of the day, my children are protected. What's the point in talking about it? We're not giving them no more. We're not giving it no more time. We're not giving it no more time or energy. Straight up and down. Hmm. Now, if you are like Unica Rector said, Cole Covens, if you're being pursued by one of those or either several, by any of that, then of course, it's something that you do have to stay committed to, right? And it takes a lot of work. It does. It takes a lot of work because what they'll do is they will continue. And see, I've had some clients do that to where they have started the work, but then they can't continue because that's not a one and done type of thing. And what they'll do is they'll abandon the work. And so they'll leave me with all these hungry people. I use the blood for that, the moon blood. If I gotta cut a situation off, like up, client done walked away because I'm telling you, it does take a commitment. Because they will keep coming for you. They will. I don't know where I honestly, I don't know where they get this idea from. I don't know. It's very annoying. It's time consuming. It is. It's very time consuming. It's almost like they're trying to consume people. It's weird, but it can be done. It can because I've overcame it. I actually overcame it. I've actually not only had people doing that, but I've actually had corporations trying to do that to me, companies trying to do that to me. I have had that before. Not every corporation or company is up to that, but I have had that happen, and it was a landlord. So yeah, when I was done because and I think that people that are on here that are consistently doing that, you got to watch out for them. You do. If drama is the foundation of their platform, especially if they're talking to you about spirituality. What if I had a bunch of drama, negativity, drama, negativity to come at you about every single day? And then all of a sudden, let's talk about your sacral chakra. No, thank you. I don't want to talk about my sacral chakra to somebody that is constantly constant, that has drama and hatred. as the foundation of their platform. I don't want to talk to you. Okay, y'all, sorry about that. I'm back. Yeah. Right. Everything is staged. I'm telling you, man. Listen. And yeah, so today is the 10th. We done. I don't care. Say my name. Say my name. Do whatever you want to do. You can't get to my energy. You can't steal my destiny. I'm done. You can't get to my children. I'm done. That's a fact. And we're not even talking about it no more. We're not talking about it. We're not thinking about it. We're not participating in it. We're not afraid of you. We don't have nothing to do with you. Whatever. We done. Unica is right about that. It's all staged. Them people will take your life, and they will take your life and make it all about that. And I'm sorry, my life is better than that. I feel like I'm better than that. Here, pour that on top of that real quick. Just pour it on top. Pour it on that. Yeah. You're going to have to put the laptop down, honey. So, and they can get mad all they want. We're protected from any kind of spiritual attack anyway. I ain't gonna say how. A lot of people get scared how as to how I do it. I don't care about people's opinion of that because sometimes it's necessary. Did you put it on it? So it does take hard work and commitment to get past that because I don't know why the spiritual community ever would go in that direction. I speak from personal experience as being someone that has been practicing authentic witchcraft for the past decade for the public, that I would never even think to or have to. And no, nobody's doing it inadvertently. Nobody's doing that inadvertently. It's not. It's not. It's all about your intention. So nobody does it accidentally. It doesn't. Traditional witchcraft and working the magic is what works. I don't know anything about no destiny stealing. All that crud is stupid to me. Okay. And so right now, what we're doing today, since today is Thursday, is we're working on nourishing our souls today because my Venus group, we will be finished with our work on May the 1st. Okay. But some of y'all do need cleanses bad. And we do a lot for our cleanses to make sure that they are effective because a lot of you guys that need cleanses, the moment you come into the group, we start cleansing you. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Is it parasites? Is it something like that? I would say yeah because it is very parasitic. It is, and it is so shocking. And it's like, what is this person doing? What in the world are they talking about? They just, and they'll just say anything. They'll say anything just to get attention. Just, I mean, it just, y'all, it's weird. It's weird. And next thing you know, you start seeing people. Like, I went to this restaurant yesterday, y'all, and it was such a beautiful restaurant. I'm not gonna say which one because it would give away my location. I went to this beautiful restaurant though. And I just went in and I just looked and it just felt so normal. It reminded me of home. It made me think about my grandmother because and her sister. It just people are living normal lives. People are going out to eat dinner. People are living life, and they try to get us wrapped up with some beef on the internet. And some of them are even bragging about, oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Yeah, but you're participating in it. You're participating in it. You're setting traps for people to be wrapped up in crap so that they can get fed on. And then you want to brag about what you have while you set people up, while you participate in it. And that's not fair to other people. That's not fair to other people. It's not. Let those people live their life. I remember years ago in Kansas City, uh, when I still lived there, which y'all know what's going on with that. But I remember years ago, it would just be a normal thing before I came to the YouTube spiritual community. It would just be a normal thing on the weekend, go out, eat dinner with the family. We would have two tables. My grandma was there, my cousins was there, everybody was there. Come to YouTube spiritual community, next thing you know, you're being fed on. I'm disgusted by it. I'm absolutely disgusted by it, but whatever, we're going to move past it. And we already know what to do. And yes, we do know how to protect ourselves. And yes, we do have a choice. No, we are not hostages. No, we are not victims. No, we are not at the end of the day. So that's why I don't even listen to anything that they say. I don't listen to none of their spiritual advice because it's all contrived. It's all a setup so that you can continuously be wrapped up in somebody's drama all the time, constantly 24/7, to the point where it's like you can't even recognize your life. Before I moved to Georgia, and I'm not saying it's the state of Georgia's fault, but before I moved to Georgia 10 years ago, I would regularly go to Worlds of Fun, regularly go to Oceans of Fun, regularly do things on a regular. The moment I ran into certain people in the spiritual community, all of that changed. Because all of a sudden, oh, you got to be wrapped up in my drama so I can steal your energy and steal your destiny and waste your time. We done. In fact, this discussion is over. We ain't talking about it no more. We done. We done. We're not acknowledging it. We don't care. Say our name. Say our first and last name. Say my name. I won't hear you. It's falling on deaf ears. Even though I ain't deaf, I can hear perfectly fine. In fact, I'm very telepathic. I don't hear you anymore. I don't see you anymore. And I refuse to speak on you anymore. End of story. End of story. And no, none of us deserve it just because we're witches or healers. We don't deserve it. It's not God's punishment or something. No, it's not. Because God gave us our purpose for whatever reason. And it was not to be, it was, our purpose was not to be harmed by thieves that are trying to steal from us. And no, we don't owe them nothing from a past life. Oh, in a past life, you did this, and that, da 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 da. I don't even want to hear it no more. I don't even want to hear it. If it's something ridiculous that comes into my consciousness, I'm dismissing it immediately. If it don't sound nothing close to the truth and have nothing to do with what I would do, no, I'm not inadvertently doing nothing. No, I'm not. End of story. So we cutting it off, cut it off, cut it off. Period. So happy Thursday to y'all. I'll see y'all soon. I'm gonna get off of here and probably get some readings done on TikTok today. I gotta find my Oracle deck though. Okay. So I gotta clean up my channels, is what I'm about to do. I'm about to clean up, clear it up. I'm about to search certain keywords, and if that video is related anything to any online fake internet drama where people done started consorting to pull-ups and all that crud, is getting erased. It's getting erased. In fact, if you choose to be involved in drama, don't bring up nothing, because I know how to protect myself. Don't bring me up at all. I don't have nothing to do with that. That don't have nothing to do with my life or my destiny. And my apologies to anybody that I introduced to that, because, everything happens for a reason. And that's why this is happening for a reason right now. This right here on this day. Okay. So I was born on a Thursday. Happy birthday to me. My energy is protected. My soul is protected. So are my loved ones. So are my clients. I did rituals up until, I think I was up until maybe 2 a.m. last night. I've done it. It's done. It's no more. You can't do nothing about it. They can't do nothing about it. They can front like they can. Now, if you fall for they okey doke, then that's fine. You need to stop falling for the okey doke and don't let people mess with your mind. But we're done, because we already know what they up to. Okay. And that's just end of story. So today, what we're going to do though for the group is we're going to be providing a lot of nourishment to people in my group that need their souls to be nourished, their spirits to be nourished. So I believe that because I got a bunch of raspberry leaf. I'm gonna be out there burning a lot of raspberry leaf today and rosemary. Okay. But I gotta consecrate it, because you have to tell this stuff specifically what to do. So the people that have actually paid to get into my group will get it specifically. Okay. And my spirits do travel by air. Hmm. So that's what we doing today. And I will see y'all soon. Blessings to y'all. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up and subscribe. And I will post my flyer uh as far as the flash sale. Probably gonna be 40 and 80, which is gonna make 4080 for the readings. 30-minute, 1 hour. But cleanses are gonna be on sale. But please understand that if you come to me, guys, and I see 10 of swords, the tower, 10 of wands, 10 of cups inverted, the hierophant inverted, judgment inverted, the star card inverted, those are going to be indicators that you definitely are wheel of fortune. The world inverted, that's going to indicate to me, are the devil inverted. No, upright. The devil inverted is actually a very positive indication in a reading. But if it comes up with all those other cards, it lets me know that you have fell privy to one of these people. And they're not badass to the point where you can't get away from them. That's bullshit. They try to convince people of that crap. Then I'm going to know that you are definitely involved with that. And that is very extensive work. It's extensive work. It is. And I can tell that if you're at the beginning stages, the mid stages, or end stage with that. which means that this is what the end stage would be, where they done completely took over your mind, body, and spirit with that bull crap. Then we have to discuss other things. And I was what spirit was thinking about was maybe there should be like some kind of monthly type of thing if you can't afford it. I mean, we can't either. A lot of people will have these problems, and I'm sorry, and they'll be like, "Well, Jamila, I can't afford that. I can't afford anything." And I'm like, "Neither can I. Neither can I." But we're dealing with it. We're trying to deal with it, and so we're trying to find a way to make sure that you break free of that, because you need to. And so then a lot of people say, well, I'll just turn to the Bible. Well, okay, okay. Listen, uh, good luck with that. Because why is this even happening anyway? Why would anybody need to do that? And then is it the witch's fault? No, it's not our fault. No, it's not. Unica's funny. No, it's not our fault. I swear to you. It's not our fault. I've manifested for years, and I ain't had to take away nothing from nobody. When it comes to my clients, they get what they pay for in excess. So that's a lie. I don't know what people be talking about. Whatever. And y'all, and so if you're some, because a lot of my clients are lucky enough, they like because I've had clients. I have clients right now that they're very good clients. They've had this issue for years. It wasn't quite being done through social media. It was being done on a much more personal level, but they've had money to pay it all up front. Okay? Because it can be very expensive dealing with that. Because what they've done is you have something that they want. I don't know why somebody would want to be somebody else or look like somebody else. It makes no sense. But it's one of those things. Okay? I've always been a person that being me is, I'm perfectly fine with it. I've given birth to 4 children. I've been fine with my stretch marks and extra skin and all of that. I don't mind. There are some people, they're different. And maybe they can't afford necessarily to go and get the surgeries that they want, or so they'll see you and they'll say, hey, and somebody done told them they can do that. Now, does that? It's a very strange process. It is. It's very strange. It's new age, if you ask me. It's like a new age thing or something. I don't know. But what I do know is that I'm sorry. I apologize to anybody that I have hurt it personally by being irresponsible, by being led, allowing myself to be led to even speak about it, because I'm not speaking about it anymore. Not, I'm not calling nobody's name out. We're not talking about it anymore. We're done. We're done. And that's how it's got to be. Okay. But what I will tell you is that I am still here to help. And if you have that situation going on, because I'm telling you, it's a lot of that going on these days. And I'm telling you, they will stay attached to you energetically for years, especially if you're a healer. They will literally siphon your energy for years and try to take your identity. The mere process of that within itself is what needs to be cut off, because the process is about possibly contacting you. uh we don't care. My spirits have been done cut off that method of communication. So that's why they call, right? That they'll call with these weird things, just being goofy, artificial intelligent voices. They've lost it. They have lost it. Yeah, we are really under attack. We are really under attack. Yeah. Yeah. So, that's basically what we've been doing with this Venus group is energy protection. And Hermes does keep everything organized at my business. A lot of things that y'all worry about, you don't have to worry about. It's understandable for you to worry about it, to where you're like, well, wait a minute, what if somebody else affects me or that? No, we keep things organized over here. So yeah. Yeah, I know. I've noticed that people have been kind of weird about the communication, but if I call you, pick up the phone. Because I'm not up to that mess. But I think that it's yeah, I know exactly what you mean, Unica. They're constantly calling, robo dial. They got you a part of some kind of phone scheme to where it's some weird people calling you, uh, about things that you don't recognize. Now, sometimes you do have to be careful, because if you start getting unexplained calls from a bill collector, it could have been somebody stole your identity, and that it's got something to do with the dark web. So you may want to follow up on that to protect your credit, because they are up to the schemes and the scams, especially if you've given some untrustworthy person your social security number. And we will support you, because they will make it difficult for you to even go and change your social security number. If your social security number has been put out there by a person that you thought you could trust, you're going to have to get it changed. So, and people like myself that's willing to help with that, we do need to be protected, and we do need to be taken. We do need to be compensated, because it's a lot. Otherwise, you won't have any solutions for those problems. You'll just have problems. Hey, Stefan, good morning. Happy Thursday to you too. Yeah. Okay, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Have a beautiful day. Y'all get at me if you need me, cause I'm on a rampage here. Okay. I'm on a warpath for justice. About to go out here and get some fresh air too. So I'll be seeing y'all soon. Not that I'm being put out or nothing, just FYI. I've been feeling like a princess the past 24 hours, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Exactly. Exactly. Anyway. All right, y'all. Blessings. Bye bye.